take his pain away? Take away our pride. Our joy was turned to sorrow. Our boys and girls never came back home. And every day we hear a cry of a mother mourning a child. Who will take this pain away? 'Cause we've been broken for many years. So tell the mountains that we will rise. Tell the roses that we will bloom, and all our weakness will be our strength. We will fight till we win this war. We will fight till we win this war. We will fight till we win. Moremi, our champion.
People of Ife, I rejoice with you as we celebrate this Olojo festival. We shall do many more. The pregnant shall deliver with ease, and those who are barren shall be heavy with child. This land shall yield its goodness to us. And those people who have been troubling Ife with their raids, we shall see them no more.
We should not be troubled. He has promised to send a redeemer. A redeemer that will save Ife from the constant race of our enemy. So let us not your heart before that.
People of Ife. All of us have heard it. Ife assures us that the gods have heard and answered our prayers. Abi? And they will send us a redeemer shortly.
Dangerous times. Every day, a child is taken. Every single day, we hear the cry in the distance, the cry of a mother mourning the loss of her son. Sure, I don't want that cry to come out of this house.
Mommy, just say you are scared of the giants too.
I am not.
Then why do you stop me?
Because I don't want to lose you, Elauroko. You are all that I have. Stand up. Today, if anything happens to you, what will I do? Please. See. Kabiyesi is working very hard to ensure that Ile-Ife is safe again. And very soon, everything will be back to normal. So, until then, your father and I forbid you from going into the village.
Mama.
Ella, I forbid you. Come here.
Mommy, it's obvious you don't love me.
Ella Olurubu, you are so funny.
Then why do you deny me what I want?
There are so many things you may not understand right now.
Ella, make me understand. I want to be the man I am, to spread my wings and fly. Why can't I be what I want to be. Why can't I follow my dreams?
I know right now you are sad. I know you think mama is bad, but some things cannot be said, no, even though they cause us pain. Sit down. You need to trust me when I say that you cannot set sail today.
Mommy,
listen,
why?
Cause mama is saving you from harm. Oh, so wear a smile, my little boy. In the morning, you will see my love is deeper than the sea. A mother's love to her son is warmer than the morning sun. Oh, mommy, more red. Shut it up. In the morning, we will see our love is deeper than the sea. A mother's love to her son is warmer than the morning sun. Oh, mommy. Oh, I love you. Oh yeah, you sure?
I promised peace. That is what a king does. I declared prosperity as the gods bear me witness. And I have never, not ever, defaulted in tributes. But I will never have it.
Not once.
Not once.
Great, tell. Why does Ife still suffer this plague?
There's nothing dropping from above that heart cannot withstand.
So we must not be crushed by it.
You've heard all what Kabiyesi have just said. If I reveal the lasting solution to our problem, Kabiyesi, if I advises that brave hunters must be sent on the quest to the forest.
Let us ask the gods again. Perhaps they are asking for a dead tiger, a dead elephant, and a dead leopard.
Dead.
And I'm not that dead. Not to know what gods have requested for. Kabiyesi, when you're about to me like if delay in sending the hunters on this journey, please don't have one condition.
You go. To order to me, head of the hunters, tell him to gather his men and send them on this quest. Anything they want, and I mean anything, I will grant their wishes.
Kabiyesi, let us not forget that the villagers, they are still outside. They are waiting, Kabiyesi.
It is true, Kabiyesi. They are still waiting. Why you do?
Then Kabiyesi, let us see that.
We shall see you.
All right.
Can't you see? Money,
In the presence of Kabiyesi.
shut up and say. Kabiyesi, how long will this continue? For how long? The last rain took my daughter. And now my husband is gone. Why have you wished that on me?
Hey, Kabiyesi says, people of Ife, do not think your sorrow alone. No, people of Ife, do not think I left you alone. For every son and every daughter, every man and every woman of Ife that has been taken away, a part of my soul is my essence.
So you have another father.
Kabiyesi Alaye Borne. Kabiyesi Alaye Borne.
We will bring him back.
Kabiyesi Alaye Borne.
Lord, they will return to us. We will build another. He will come back.
It's going to be alright. Kabiyesi.
People of Ife, we have sent forth our best and bravest warriors to go forth and bring back to us our sons and daughters that have been taken away. While we wait, Ife, we must not allow this sorrow in our hearts to darken our lives as a people. No! No! Ife, arise! Each one, pray! To Olodumare, the Creator, the God, we praise
Tell me, what is the moral of this story? Don't you like this story? Is it not you I am talking to?
Mommy. Oh, mommy.
Ella. Ella.
Oh.
Your father must be very tired. Welcome, my husband. Misho.
So sorry.
Ella.
Don't allow filming from the beginning.
Queen Moremi The Musical. Your Imperial Majesty, Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Director, Bolanle Austin Peters, who is unavoidably absent, I thank you all for coming out this evening to be a part of this important production. We thank you all. We also thank our sponsors. We thank Amstel Malta for supporting us, making this possible. We thank EcoBank. We thank Unilever and a host of others, the logos you'll see there. But very importantly, we thank the House of Oduduwa and Rejuvenate for partnering with us to do this production. Please give it up for them. So this has been a Bolanle Austin Peters production in association with the House of Oduduwa, Rejuvenate, and of course Princess Ronke Ademiluyi, who we invite up here as she comes to talk to us. Please give it up for Princess.
Good evening, Your Imperial Majesty. Good evening, Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Princess Ronke Ademiluyi, the Global Ambassador for the Queen Moremi Ajashoro initiative of His Imperial Majesty, the Ooni of Ife. First and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone for coming to watch this outstanding performance directed by Mrs. Bolanle Austin Peters with Her Excellency, Mrs. Olufunsho Amosun, as our Executive Director. She was indeed a great leader who led by example. So contrary to the belief that African women are only good as wives and mothers, Jaja II. Foundation, can I have you on stage? Mrs. Omotayo Omotosho. Can we have you on stage, man?
Your Majesty, Oba Adeyeye, the Ooni of Ife, my mother, my auntie, the Iredo of the world, Iredo Abiola Desumo, the First Lady of the State, my sister, Mrs. Amusu, and now and my darling brother, the Olugbo of Olugbo. I'm highly delighted with what I've seen, and my special thank you to the crew and the cast and the producer of this movie. They've done a good job. They've gone so far to tell the world how rich Yoruba heritage and culture is. And I think as a custodian of tradition and culture, we need to encourage them. We need to give them enough support, because there is a lot of Yoruba history that is not out there, and we need this kind of production to pull our history out there and see what we can do to assist the House of Odua and the producer to see how we can improve on this. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the night. Thank you. Happy Easter. Good night.
Gbogbo wa kú àṣálẹ́ yìí, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè, ọba àná, ọba òní, ọba ọ̀la, ọba títí ayé lọ́kọrin kése. Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè òun ló ní gbogbo nǹkan lọ́wọ́, mo ṣe ìbà fún un. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run fún àwọn àgbààgbà tí ó wà ní ibí yìí náà, látorí ìyàwó màmá wa tó jẹ́ ìyàwó gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn, tó tún jẹ́ wípé àwọn ni Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè tó yàn fún wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí Moremi gbogbo ilẹ̀ Oòduà. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá mi pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn. Mo kí Erelú, mo dẹ̀ kí gbogbo àwọn àgbààgbà àrọ aṣíwájú ti Ifẹ̀. Èmi náà tí mo sọ èdè Káàárọ̀-o-jíire náà ni màá tú fọ ẹ̀ ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì. Today, indeed, a red-letter day for our heritage, for our culture, for our tradition. another red letter day that has actually gone in the history of who we are. I want to thank each and every one of us here present today, particularly the crew and the entire family of Terra Culture. Last to the living legend, Moremi of our time, Our Excellency, Dr. Mrs. Olufunso Amosu. Give honor to whom honor is due. I'm not satisfied with that round of applause for her. She has been there with us from the very first day. She has sacrificed her time. Everything in this world you can sacrifice. She's been taken by the people of Ogun State. She's naturally from Oshobo in Osun State, but she belongs to each and every one of us. She has never shut her doors to us. On this note again, I want to thank you that the work has started. Don't think because you're leaving office now, this is a perpetual office for you. It's so easy to be a living legend, Moremi of our time. We still need your input. We still need more of your time. We still need more of your energy, because this initiative is going global. All over the world, we will let the world know our history. I thank God Almighty for my brother King, Kabiyesi Alailua Oba Said Elegushi, Kushenla III. We've been friends for many, many years. He became the king before my humble self. But to the glory of God, the way destiny will design the whole thing, he's still my brother, and he will forever be my brother. Thank God for Moremi. Thank God for what Moremi did for us many centuries ago. Maybe we wouldn't have had Lagos today. It's a generation of Olofi, the Ikate people. They're one of the Idejos from Aworis. It was immediately after Moremi issue happened in Ife, everybody now decided to spread to different kingdoms, to start different kingdoms. Thank God for Moremi. Maybe we wouldn't have had Kushenla III, but thank God we have him now. He's still very active, agile, able. At some point, we all converge in Ife. All of us Yorubas were at some point called Ife descendants. There is nobody in Yoruba land that didn't come out of Ife. There is no way you can tell your story. So today, if Moremi hadn't put together that God-given boldness, maybe we wouldn't have been where we are today. I want to thank all our leaders that are here present, most especially Aro Ashiwaju of Ife. He has been there for many, many years. And Baba is still very active, very agile, young at heart. He is always very supportive. Please, a beautiful round of applause for him. See our ever radiant Erelu Dosu, the mother of all the kings of Lagos. Our amiable and adorable Olelu, Agbanya Daleo. God will continue to be with you, Anytime you hear about our heritage, our culture, you're always there. God will continue to strengthen you, be with you from time to time. I want to thank the representative of Olofa. There is a very strong link between Moremi and Ofa Kingdom before they finally moved to where they were. We still have a community in Ife that they are all descendants of Ofa people. They are called Omolofa Mojo. Omajishluko, Yeru, Omolofa Mojo. They like to wrestle a lot. They are fighters. They love fighting. So she came from that section within Ife before eventually they now moved to start another kingdom. So today you can see all our link in Yoruba land, and you can see the effort we're putting together to tell our story. Again, I want to reiterate this on the final note. Dr. Mrs. Omotosho, very energetic, very on point in anything she does. In fact, she had to cut a journey short to make it today. We have actually launched an initiative to celebrate women in leadership and women that are doing so very well in Nigeria. Enough of letting them to be handbag. Anytime you want to go to parties, you want to feel completed, that's when you will remember your wife. Anytime you want to just show to the world that you are a family man, but they have some leadership role that they play. We need to celebrate them, we need to honor them, we need to adore them, we need to give them a pride and sense of place. Please, a beautiful round of applause for all women in this house. I hope the work is going on well. God Almighty will continue to be with you. I want to pray for you that God will continue to be with you, guide and protect you all. Finally, the crew members, keep up the good work. A round of applause for the crew members. They have actually made us proud. So I will want Mr. Mosu to say just few things, just to keep encouraging us, because we know that you are in that bigger shoe now. God Almighty will continue to be with you. A round of applause for her one more time.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As always, it's a pleasure to be here to identify with the legacy Queen Moremi. I would like to thank the cast for bringing the illusions and the legacies and what Queen Moremi stands for alive in the hearts of everybody that has viewed this musical. I'd like to believe, and I stand to be corrected, that quite a number of people that have actually gotten to see this play from the time it commenced in December have known or have realized how important Queen Moremi is or was during the time of captivity of Ile-Ife. For some people, this has been the turning point for them to realize how important women are. For some people, it has lifted the curtains on relegating women to back seats. It has made them realize that women actually do have a role to play in the society. We are endowed, or we are created to be the softer gender. However, we are strong, we are resilient, and this has been enacted in the story, in the musical of Queen Moremi. I would like to thank Mrs. Austin Peters, even though she isn't here, for directing this play. I would like to thank everybody that has taken time out this evening to come and watch the play. I would like to implore you to spread the gospel, so to say, to everybody who hasn't watched this play. The Easter version is running till the 5th of May. So if you've watched it today and you feel that it is worth watching, and I believe that you will, please tell all your neighbors and all those in the community that it is worth watching and they should come and do so. Ultimately, I would like to thank His Imperial Majesty, the Ooni of Ife. Thank you, Kabiyesi, for accepting my support. Thank you for the honor always. Thank you for illuminating me. May God continue to illuminate you. May God continue to honor you, sir. I would like to thank Princess Ademuliyi. I would say, as much as I have said that without the cast, without the crew, without Mrs. Bolade Austin Peters, that we wouldn't be watching the Moremi play. Beyond that, without Princess Ademuliyi, we wouldn't be watching this play. Princess Ademuliyi, as you all know, is the global ambassador of Queen Moremi, and I would like to state that truly she is. She is selfless in her duties, she is diligent in her role, she is proactive in whatever she does, and she doesn't stop. And making sure that anything concerning Queen Moremi becomes a reality, then I can say, I can vouch that you can depend on her. And Kabiyesi, congratulations in your wisdom for making Princess Ademuliyi the global ambassador. She takes it everywhere. She does it with pride, and she does it perfectly well. Once again, I would like to thank all of you for being here this evening. I would also like to implore you, and I'm speaking mainly to the men now, please, sirs, our daddies, our mummies, our husbands, our brothers, you can see what a woman can do. Please give us a chance, and we won't let you down.
His Royal Majesty has gone far ahead of all of us in this drive. I stand here today to let you know that he has challenged me and told me, Madam Tourism, this is cultural tourism. I want to see a situation where Moremi is embedded in the curriculum of all schools all over Nigeria. And that is doable. It's doable. I couldn't give him an excuse to tell him, Royal Majesty, I'm no longer digitourism. He says he wouldn't take that from me. That as far as is concerned, I'm still Madam Tourism. And I should find a way to ensure this. I'm glad to let you know that I've already gotten in touch with our amiable, dynamic Minister of Education, who is a personal friend, whom I've known for years. He's a media personality, as you know. He trained as a media person, so we are colleagues. I'm talking of Alhaji Adamu, we call him Malam Adamu. We must entrench Moremi in our curriculum. I stand here to tell you, because I want you to also be a sing-song for that. I want you to also be an advocate for that. He saw a reason when I mentioned it, and he said as soon as I get to Abuja, I should come and brief him further so that he would understand why we are fighting this cause. That's the feedback of the assignment you gave me, Your Royal Majesty. And on a lasting note, we noticed when Royal Majesty was talking, he said, this shall be a global initiative. I'm glad to let you know that a few weeks ago, I was on Broadway in New York with my family to watch just Fela, our own Fela on Broadway. And while I was in the hall watching Fela making Nigeria proud on Broadway, it occurred to me, who says we cannot have Moremi on Broadway?
Tomorrow, and the day after, coming to watch Moremi the Musical. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone.
Files, the back guy.
Yala Badmus, Bookie Right,
Lamide,
Eva,
Jimmy Jam,
CDQ,
Kaya Shokola, Young Six, Yabo Ojo,
Kiss Daniel,
Kironke Ojo Anthony,
Emma Wo,
Kilarigbo,
Kilarigbo,
Mowambi, Kilarigbo,
Emma Wo, Emma Fon,
Bokinyo, Oletin Point,
Kilarigbo,
Ètò gidi ni o. Kilarigbo.
Pero turn up.
Ti gbọ́ nǹkan tá a rí gbọ́.
Kilarigbo. Ètò tó dùn ní Kilarigbo.
Máa yí kó mẹ́.
Kilarigbo.
Bílẹ̀, kẹ́wọ̀n rí gbọ́.
Ẹ mọ bó ṣe ń lọ náà.
Kí ẹ̀yin rí gbọ́.
Máa wo program yẹn. Kilarigbo.
Ẹ máa wo.
Ṣé ti gbọ́ tẹ́ ẹ bá fọwọ́ kan tẹlifíṣàn yẹn má gbé kúrò.
Ilẹ̀ gbọ́. Ètò bá àná máa gbọ́dọ̀ máa sọ. Kilarigbo.
Bá mi ò dán mọ́rán bọ̀ ẹ má ní jẹ.
Kilarigbo náà.
Kilarigbo.
Kí ni gbogbo wa rí gbọ́?
Kilarigbo.
Ẹ ṣé gan-an.